Hariom everyone, welcome to Guru Parampara Yog Sansthan. We are reading Shiv Samhita. We'll be starting our fourth patal today. That is your Mudra Prakarana. As the name suggests, we'll be reading all the mudras, bandhas here. So let's begin.
Ma'am, our Hatha Yug Pradipika class was also not completed. Will it be completed soon?
I will ask Sir and inform you regarding that. Screen is visible to all and clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in Shiv Samhita, it starts with your Yoni Mudra first, which is not mentioned in your 10 men mudras, but still the specific mention they are starting with the Yoni Mudra itself. But when you see the 10 names, you will not find Yoni Mudra word. Okay, so Yoni Mudra was the which practice will precede this Yoni Mudra in Hatha Pradipika or the Ratnavali?
Shakti Salini. Shakti
Yes. In Dheren Sangeeta actually. That mudra to be proceeded before doing this Yoni Mudra. So it's a deeper practice and let's understand what it means. Adopuraka yogena swadhare puryen manah buddha medhantara yoni samakunche pravartate. A strong inspiration will fix mind into your Adhar. First of all, you need to concentrate over the Adhar chakra, which is 4 petals. Then engage in contracting the yoni, means you are applying the Moola Bandha. Okay, you are applying the Moola Bandha and contracting that Shivini Sthan or the Yoni Sthan, which is present in both male and female. And nobody should confuse with the yoni to only female, which is situated in the perineal space. Now, this is how we are starting, that you are doing the dhyan over your Muladhara chakra and practicing your Moola Bandha. Then, Brahma Yoni Gitam Dhyatva Kamam Kandupa Sanabhyam means this yoni, Brahma Yoni, ka aapko dhyan karna. You need to concentrate on this Brahma Yoni, which is there in your Muladhara chakra or the Adhar chakra, which is Kama Swarupa, okay, which has all your sexual desires. And Kandukam, this is a type of flowers they are mentioning over here. This is the Kanduk flower. This is your Kanduk flower. In Muladhar, they are it also has 4 petals and 4 this thing. So maybe that's why they are correlating it with. It is Kanduk flower. Okay. Now they are saying it has a light like a sun, ka prakash, that kind of light, and it also provides coolness like your moon. Tadho udharva, tasya udharvata shukha sushma chitrupra param kala. Or on the top, when it becomes udharv on that shikha, there is this param kala of your chandra. Tatha yait mana. Here, starting and the end, here resides your Shakti, and your Shiva is upper on your Agya chakra. Okay, this Kanduk, which is placed near the Muladhara chakra, has Shakti. Shakti is your Kundalini. Here, Nagya Chakra, there is Shiva. So, meeting the unification of these two has to be concentrated upon. Okay, so this Shiva and Shakti unification will be concentrated upon here. So this is your Yoni Mudra. As we saw in Yoni Mudra in your Giran Samhita, we do the Shat Chakra Dhyan. You can associate it with that. That kind of practice is similarly practiced here, starting from your Mooladhara to Agya Chakra, where your Shiv and Shakti meets. That is called Triveni Sangam. This place is called Triveni Sangam because here your Shiv and Shakti meets over here. Kedasthan, Triveni Sangam, Agya Chakshu, Agya Trinetra. There are different names of this Agya Chakra. There let him contemplate that God of the love resides in that Brahma Yoni, that it is so beautiful like Kanduk flower, brilliant as 10 of million sun and cool as 10 millions of moon. Above this is a very small and subtle flame whose form is intelligible. Intelligible. Then let him imagine that a union takes place between himself and the flame, like Shiva and Shakti, as I described. Now, further, Gachati Brahma Margena Lingatraye Karmenave. So here they are saying, in this Brahma Marg, there are three Lingatraye. Lingatraye, they are mentioning about the three sheets of our body, like Sthula, Shukshma, and Karan. Okay, these three. Etheric, astral, and mental bodies. These three bodies, Sthula, Shukshma, Karan, Shari. All three bodies are mentioned over here in the form of Lingatrayam. Amritam Tvadi Swargastha Paramananda Lakshanam Shvetaraktam Tej Shadhya Sudadhara Pravishanam Pitva Kulamritam Divya Punareva Vishesh Kulam. That means that imagine that there go up through the Shushmana vessel the three bodies in their due order. First it will pierce through your Stula, then Shukshma, and then the Karan Sharir. Karan and the Shukshma Sharir, there is emitted in every chakra, then all the chakras will be pierced through, and the nature of the characteristics of which is great bliss. And when you have the Amrit Ras from your Chandra, you will experience the great bliss. Its color is white, rosy pink, full of splendor, showering down in jets the immortal fluid. This Bindu Ras, which is secreting from this Chandra, you need to drink it. Let him drink this wine of immortality, which is divine, and then again enter the cooler. While those subtle bodies go up, they drink at every stage. This nectar is called Kula Mitra. It is said over here that this Amrit, which is secreting from this Chandra, we need to, because this is when you will save this Bindu Rasa, your age will increase. Ayu mein vridhi hogi. And when you let it get destroyed with the Surya, when it flows down and your Surya takes it, so then your age will decrease. It is said. Punareva Kula Gachena Matra Yogena Nana Yatha Sacha Prana Samathya Satantra Mayodita. Then let him go again to the Kula through the practice of Mantra Yoga, that is pranayam here. This yoni has called by me in the Tantra as equal to life. This Tantra ka adhar is this Kundalini, that is yoni. So here they are referring yoni as Tantra ka adhar, and it is equal to the life, because through this only we are getting all the benefits.
Ma'am, one question. Ma'am, what is the color mentioned here? White, rosy, whatever. Which color? Color of whom?
The Amrit is always white color, right? We read at many places. So they have added this whitish rosy pink color. And now here when you read the shloka, Sudadhar Parvishanam Shvetaraktam. So once you mix the white and the rakt is red, it becomes pinkish. Shvet is your white and Rakta is blood. So when you mix these two colors, it's slightly pinkish color they are mentioning over here. Okay. Which is color of this Sudha, this Amrit, which is flowing through the Chandra. Now, Puna Praliyate Tasya Kalagini Divashwatakam Yoni Mudra Parahesha Bandesya Prakrititaha Tasya Pitu Bandhamatrana Tanasita Yagna Sadir. Again, let him be absorbed in that yoni where dwells the fire of death, the nature of Shiva. Thus has been described by the method of practicing great yoni mudra. So that is how it is very important, which is yoni mudra. From success in the practice, there is nothing which cannot be accomplished. So this Kal Agni, you will be free from this Kal Agni. Kal Agni is your death. Now this shloka, even those mantras which are deformed or paralyzed, scorched by fire, or those flame has become attenuated, or which are dark, ought to be abandoned, or which are evil or too old, or which are proud of their budding youth, or have gone over to the side of enemy or weak, means all those people who are not so capable, senseless, without vitality, or which has been divided into the hundreds of parts, even they become fertile through the time and method. All these can give powers and emancipation when properly given to the disciple by Guru. Means even the Shishya or the disciple is not capable enough. By practicing this mudra, will get purified and will attain siddhis. After having initiated him according to the proper rites and bathed him 1,000 times, this yoni mudra has been described in order that the student may deserve to be initiated into the mysteries and receive the mantras. So according to the Guru, if you follow this mark, even the people, Manda Buddhi, Proda, Vradha, so all these people who are so-called not eligible for this practice, if follow the mantras according to the Guru, what he has said, unse dakshina leke, then you do the abhyas, you become the adhikari of mantra yog. All these people who are like mantra yoga ke adhikari honge, because it is said jo ki lowest madhu sadhak are to be practiced, they are said to be practiced mantra yoga, and further we'll see in 12 years they can attain siddhis. And there are different then for the Hatha Yoga, Lai Yoga, then comes the Hatha Yoga, then 9 years, then 6 years, and the best one is 3 years. We'll see that further. So who does this yoni mudra will be, the benefits you see are same as your Giran Samhita. Okay, Brahma Hatya, Shastrani, Trilokya, in between 3 loka, if you do the ghat of that, means if you destroy all 3 world, even that will be forgiven. Even the Brahma Hatya, Naso Lipyate Pape, you will not be bonded to these karmas if you do practice the Yoni Mudra. Then Guraha, Guru Kappan, Surapi, who drinks alcohol, stay, who steals things, Guru Talpa, who misbehave with the Guru Mata, Ete Papen Bandhyata, Yoni Mudra Nibandhyat. These all Papa Karma will be free. You will be free from these Papa Karma if you practice Yoni Mudra. Tasmadya Abhyasanaha Nasya Kartavya, who are in seeking the moksha, who are in search of moksha, moksha ke abhilashi, who wants to be liberated from this vicious cycle of birth and death, should practice this abhyas. Abhyasa ajete siddhya, and who wants siddhi and moksha will be attained by practicing this mudra. Okay. Now, perfect consciousness is gained through this practice. You guys attend through the practice. Success in mudras come by practice. You need to do the abhyas Through practice is gained success in pranayama that can be cheated of its prey through the practice, and man becomes conqueror of death by this practice. Means you will overcome the kal by doing the abhyas, and mrityujay will happen. If you do this abhyas, nothing very important over here. Now you receive these siddhis. Vakya siddhi, kamacharitva, bhaved, sayogataha. Through practice, one gets the power of prophecy. Vakya siddhi, whatever you will say will become true. Power of going anywhere, kamacharitva. Through mere, whatever you calm means, whatever is your wishes will be fulfilled. Bhaved abhyasa. You can go anywhere, wherever you want by doing this gopaniya abhyas of yoni mudra, and till the time your pran is like you are so suffocated that you cannot hold your prana till your kanta. Even pran reaches to your kanta and you're about to die. Still, you should not leave your practice. Even when threatened with death, it should not be revealed to or given to others. You should not tell it to others and leave your practice. Both. Aduna katishyami yoge siddhakaram param gopaniye susiddhanaya yogi yogam param durlavam. This is so inaccessible to even God and should be kept secret. Supta Guru Prasad Then Yada Jagriti Kuntali, only through the Guru ke Prasad se or by blessing of your Guru, your Kundalini will awaken. Tada Sarvani Padmani, and then only all the chakras will be pierced, granthis will be pierced by this practice. When you follow the Guru Pradikshana Margina. तस्मान् सर्वप्रियेतना प्रबोधयतु मा ईश्वरीं ब्रह्मरंध्र मुखे सुप्ता मुद्राभ्यास समाचरी. By doing this yatna or the practice, your ब्रह्मरंध्र का जो mouth है, that is where your supt is sleeping kundalini lies. Mudra के अभ्यास से, by practicing mudra, it will awaken. Okay, ब्रह्मरंध्र का जो mouth है, that is where your Shushmana lies, and the Kundalini will enter from here, so that by doing the practice of Mudra and Abandha, this Kundalini will awaken like this. Okay, therefore, in order that goddess who is asleep in the mouth of Brahmarandha, that is your Kundalini, we awaken through the practices of Mudras and Bandhas together. Then this is the sequence. Now you find there is no Yoni Mudra written here, but there is so much of description of Yoni Mudra given. So Yoni Mudra is definitely there, like the other pranayam which were there but not mentioned in the shloka. Just like that here, Mahabandha, Mahamudra, Mahabandha, Mahavidishta Khechari, the same sequence. Jalandhar Moola Viparita, Udyana Cheva Vajroni, Dashme Shakti Chandini. Idam hi Mudra Dashkam. Now you see here Vajroni. Okay, Vajroni. In Hat Pradipika, you see Vajroli. So that word difference also you should remember that in Hat Yoga Pradipika it is Vajroli. In Hat Yoga, in your Giran Samhita it is Vajroni. So that way the different name is given. In so if they ask which one is common and they write Vajroli, so you should remember it that way. Okay, you got my point. If they give 4 abhyas and they write Vajroni, is it there in Hatyo Pradipika? Then you should be able to identify that it's Vajroli given in Hatyo Pradipika, not the Vajroni. So that way we should remember. Atha Maha Mudra Katham, Maha Mudra Parvakshyami, Tantre, Simanam Vallabhe, Ya Prapte Siddhya Siddhi, Cha Kapiladhya Puragata. Kapil Muni, who has achieved the Siddhi in this practice, my dear, I shall now describe you to the Mahamudra, from whose knowledge the ancient sages like Kapila and other often success in yoga. Means they have already practicing through the Mahamudra, attained siddhis. Okay, so that's what they are. So this practice, who has achieved, if they ask who has successfully attained siddhi through Mahamudra, Kapil Muni. Mahamudra, and it is always you will find Mahamudra Adi. So it's not that he only practiced Mahamudra and became Siddha. He Mahamudra Adi, Anima Adi. They will write like that. They'll write the first word and Adi. Means all those siddhis, all those mudras, they have uh, uh, practiced and become siddhinda. Now, what is Mahamudra? Mahamudra is the same practice as we practice today. Okay. Apa Sabhyan Sampidya Pada Mulen Sadaram Guru Pradekshno Yoni Buddha Medantara Lagam means you one leg will be Prasara Padam, then you apply the Jalandhar Bandha, Pani you gain. Okay, then Navadwaram, all your 9 doors to your body will be closed and do the Sanyam on those. Chibuk, apply the Jalandhar Bandha. You are applying the Mool Bandha already. Okay, you are following the Guru Pradesh Margin. Your one leg is raised further, applying the Jalandhar Bandha, and like we do, then touch your head to the knee. Chidam, sorry, not just apply the bandha and bhumadya drishti. You need to hold your posture. Chitam chita padhe datva prabhev the vayu sadhanam mahamudra bhavadesha sarva tantreshu bhopita. It is sarva tantreshu bhopita. You need to keep this practice secret. So it is said for the Mahamudra. I might know. Okay, then once you practice this on your left side, then you do on your dakshan side. Both the side you should practice this. Pranayam samkritva yogi niyat manasaha. In accordance with instruction of the Guru, press gently the perineum with the heel of the left foot, stretching the right foot out. Hold it as fast by the 2 hands, having closed the 9 gates. Anyone who can open their mic and tell me what are 9 gates to the body?
Ma'am, 2 ears.
Yeah,
Two
speak up.
Okay, Shri, you can speak.
2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, yes,
Mouth.
and Guda and Payu. Payu Mool and your Lingstan. So these all are your 2, 2, 2, 2, 1 and 2, 3. So that way it becomes 9. Place the chin on the chest, then concentrate the vibration of the mind and sorry to interrupt here, but in Hatyo Pradipika you will see 5. Right? Yeah, there you will see 5 dwara. Here you are seeing the 9 dwara. Then concentrate the vibration of the mind and inspire air and retain it by Kumbhaka. Now we are doing the Jalandhar Bandha, so hold that Kumbhak. This is your Mahamudra. Held secret in all the tantras, the steady-minded yogi, having practiced it on your left side, should then practice on your right side. And in all the cases must be firm in pranayama, the regulation of his breath. Anena vidhena yogi manda bhagya yopi siddhate, who has manda bhagya means who is not that lucky. Okay, even that person practices this will become siddha, will attain siddhis. Sarva samev nadina chalanam bindu maranam. And by doing this, your nadis will be working very fine. Unka chalan hoga, your prana will enter into your Shushmana and Bindu Maranam, and you will attain Bindu Siddhi also. Okay, you will have control over your Bindu also. Jivanu Kashasase Patakana Vinashikam Sarvanog Pashmana, all the diseases will be removed from the body and gastric fire will be ignited. So these all are the benefits of your Mahamudra according to Shiv Samhita. Separately make a note of it that your nadis ka chalan hota hai, bindu, control over the bindu. Your all the papakarm ka nash hota hai, patakana vinashikam, sarvarong vinashikam, and jatragini diptam. Vapu means lean, slimness in the body. Kanti is yet luster on your face, and jara mrityu vinashikam. Vapu, Kanti, and Jara Mrityu Vinashakam. Jara is old age, Mrityu, I will not have all these. So these all are the benefits we should remember of your Mahamudra in Shiv Samhita. So Vanchitartha Phalam, whatever you desire, that Phalam, Sokhya Mindrana Maranyam, Etadutani Sarvani, Yoga, Yoga Yogini, Sato Vashyam Natrikarya Vicharanam. Baki is not that important. In this way, even the most unfortunate yogi might obtain success by the means all the vessels of the body are rose and steered into the activity. The life is increased and its decay is checked. So all the English translation of the same thing which we read. So we will just read the Sanskrit line and remember those only, that it removes your papa karma, नाड़ियों का चालन होता है, it preserves your bindu and bindu siddhi, sarva roga vinashakam, and jatharagini vivardhanam. Vapu is your slimness, Kanti is your luster, and Jara Mrityu Vinashakam again. So these are the benefits we should remember. Gopaniye priyetanena mudre surpujite yatu kapte bhava mudha par kachinta yogini. Worships of God, no, this is mudra is to be kept secret with greatest care. Obtaining this, the yogi crosses the ocean of the world. Sansar se par ho jana. That is the definition of yoga, that you don't have to take the birth again and you'll be free. That is what they mean over here. Mudra kama dudha hosha sadhakana mayodita gupta chareni karta vyana deya yasya. The mudra described by me is the giver of all the desire to the practitioner. It should be practiced in secrecy and ought never to be given to anyone. Means it should be kept secret. Now comes the Mahabhat. Tata prasarata padu vinasya ta muropari buddha yoni samakuncha kritva apana murdhavagam. So what you'll do, you will raise your apan and mix it with your pran. Prana ka apan se milan karna hai. Unification of your pran, you need to raise by applying the mool vanda. You will make the apan vayu udharva and mix it with your pran. Yojitva samayen kritva prana madho mukham bandha yedo udharva dhritya pran apan yo sudhi. Katito ayam mahabandha siddha marg pradharike. When this becomes unified, that is your siddhi marg pradharike. You will be proceeding further on your marg of siddhi. This nadi jala saviluha murdhanam means apply the jalanda bandha, all the nadiyon ka jal, and you control through your murdha. Then it will go further. Yati yoginam vayabhyam sadhve padyo meke suprayatanaha. Then after doing this Mahamudra, which we did further, having extended the right foot, place it on the thigh. Now just apply, place it on your thighs and contract the perineum, that is your Yonistan, and draw the Apanavayu Udharva upward and join it with your Samanavayu. Samanavayu. समान है क्या? प्राण पढ़ा था हमने. प्राण. Okay, you need to mix it with the pran. Just a minute. प्राण में मिलाना है.
मैम ऊपर में समानेन कृत्वा है, योग ऊपर में थर्ड लाइन.
Okay. Yojitva samanen kritva. But mix, you need to mix. First will come to saman and then we'll further raise it to a pran. This is first stage where we'll take it to saman, but we need to mix it with pran only. Pran apan is sudhi. This is only the definition, na? Pran ka apan se milan. So first you need to raise it till your Manipur level and then further till cardiac chakra. So that way, then bend it with prana vayu upward. Then let the yogi bind them in trinity in the navel, and the pran and apan should be joined with the saman in this level. Okay. So all all three should be joined at the level of saman, in the navel. Okay, that is what being said here. When the prana vayu, okay, हमें क्या करना है, ऊपर से प्राण को लेके आए, यानी कि like when you do the Udiyana Bandha, only then that Kundalini Jagran will happen. We have applied the Jalandhar Bandha, so Prana Vayu is coming down. We have applied the Moola Bandha, so वहां से उधर हुआ, we are pushing the pran downward, so all the prana will enter into your Shushmana. That is what we are creating a vacuum or the extreme negative pressure from upward and the downward, है ना. इधर से मूल बंद लगा दिया, इधर से उद्यान लगा है, इधर से जलंधर लगा है. So when you all this is happening here, they are mentioning only two. This nadi jal is your jalandhar, and they already said the Buddha Yoni Samakucha, that is your Moola Bandha. So we are raising the apan and pressing the pran from upward and mixing near the saman, and because that is the nadi sthan is your kandastan, below the nadi sthan only is the kandastan, according to Shiv Samhita is near the Deha Madhya. From there your kundalini will, the mouth of the brahmarandra lies over there. So that is what they are trying to mention here. By doing this too, we are moving or pushing this prana vayu into your Shushmana. I've told you now the Mahamudra, which shows the way to emancipation. By this, all the fluids in the vessel of the yogi are propelled through towards the head. This should be practiced with great care and alternately with both feet. First, right se kiya tha, then you do with the left. Okay, Bhaved Vayu Shushmano Madhya Sankta Anen Vashu. Okay, se kya kya hoga? What are the benefits? Bhaved Abhyas. If you do this Abhyas, Vayu will enter into your Shushmana. Okay, thus to we understood. Now, Vapu hoga means slimness aega. Your body will become slim, and your asti and panjar, this body will become strong. Sudrad hogi, iska pushti hoga. It will become strengthening aegi body mein. Okay, through the practice, the wind will enter into middle channel of Shushmana. The body innervated by it, the bones are firmly knitted, and heart of the yogi becomes full of cheerfulness. Sampurna hriday. You will have some kind of happiness and cheerfulness in your heart. You will become slim, and your asti pinjar, हम बोलते हैं ना हमारा क्या है अस्थि और पिंजर का शरीर है, this will become pushed, means strengthening of the body. Vapu, that kaya sampat one. Vajra. By this bandha, the great yogi accomplishes all his desire. Now Mahaveda. What is Mahaveda? Atha Mahaveda Katham. First of all, I would like to ask, without practicing Mahamudra or Mahaveda, which other two practices will become fruitless according to Hatyo Pradipika and Hatratnavali? Yeah, please answer, Shiny.
Ma'am, Mahamudra and Mahabandh.
And according to Geran Samhita, which two practices become fruitless?
Mahabandh and Moolbandh.
Very correct. Okay, here both are Bandha Bandha. There it is, though both Maha. So we'll follow the Yog Pradipika, and both the practices will become fruitless without practicing Mahaved in Shiv Samhita. So it is said that Apana Prana Rekyam Kritva Tri Bhuvineshwari Mahaved Sthito Yogi Ukshima Puri Vayuna Svicho Santari Dro Manyo Vedo Ayam Kirtito Maya. O goddess of the three worlds, when the yogi, this Tri Bhuvineshwari, while performing the Mahamudra, causes the union of prana and apana vayu, filling the visceras with the air, drives it slowly upwards to the gates, it is called Mahamudra. So all the Granthi Vedan, kaise hoga? By doing the tadana of your posterior, means you do the tadana of your nitam. You will be pressing your buttocks onto the ground, tadana. By doing this practice, this becomes your Mahamudra. Okay? Vedananen samvidya vayuna yogina Ugavah Granthi Sushmana Margena Brahma Granthi Bhinna Tasyo. By doing this practice, your Brahma Granthi will be pierced. So it is said in most of the text that by doing this practice, you are piercing your granthis and your this is a marg to awakening your kundalini. Ya karoti saddha abhyasam mahavedu sugopitam vayu suddhi bhavetasya jara maran vinashin. So here they are telling it also helps in vayu siddhi. Now tell me which two asana will give you vayu siddhi?
Paschimottanasana and one more is there. And Siddhasana. No. Siddhasana. Swastikasana. Swastikasana.
Swastikasan and Ugrasan. Okay, Ugrasan or Paschimottanasana. We should use the word Ugrasan more often and know that Paschimottanasana is synonym for Ugrasan. That way you should remember. And then you add one more here that this also gives the Vayu Siddhi, but it is Mudra. Okay, it is Mudra and those who were the asana. If they ask about the asana, only those two. If they are asked the combined practices, that you should add one more in the Vayu Siddhi or the Marut Siddhi, and this is Jara Mukti Vinashan. Then Chakra Madhya Sthita Devi Kampati Vayu Chadanat Kundaliya Pi Mahamaya Tela Sesa Vilayati. Means it is also said in Hatya Pravitika that by practicing this, your prana reaches to your Kedar. Kedar mein mil jata hai. Kedar Sthan is your Andhya Chakra, where your Shiva and Shakti meets. The spots residing in the chakras tremble. Here they are talking about all the chakras because they are piercing the granthis over here, trembling owing to the gentle influx and efflux of the air in pranayama. The great goodness Kundalini Mahamaya is also observed in the Mount Kailasha. Means you are raising your Shakti and meeting it near the Kedar and with the Shiva. Then Mahamudra Mahabandhu becomes Nishfal without practicing your Mahaveda. That's the same thing which we discussed. Tasma yogi priyatna karoti tritaye kramat. Means you should practice all three in sequence. Which all three practices I'm talking about? Mahamudra, Mahabandha and Mahaveda. All three should be practiced. Tritayam. All three should be in sequence, have to be practiced. First you will practice Mahamudra, Mahabandha, Mahavedascha, Khechari. This is the sequence we need to remember. The Mahamudra and the Mahabandha. Ekatayam Priyatna Chatuvaram Korati. In all three practices should be practiced 4 times. Chatuvaram Karuti. And who does this practice for 6 months will overcome the death. Okay? Those Chatuvaram is same. Wahi morning, afternoon, evening, midnight. All those only Chaturvaram. Those 4 times we need to practice these 3 abhyas for period of 6 months to become liberated from the death. Itriya yasya mahamaya siddhi janato netraha yajakshatva sadhaka sarva siddhi sambhangya bhavati. Only the Siddha knows the importance of these 3 and no one else. Knowing these, the practitioner obtains all the success. This should be kept in great secrecy by the practitioner desirous of obtaining power. Otherwise, it is certain that the coveted powers can never be obtained through the practice of mudras. All the mudras to be kept secret. Then Khechari. Atah Khechari Mudakatamam. Dekha jai. When you are reading pranayama, they already mentioned Khechari, that you na sudha, na trasha, na nidra, alasya, murcha, all will be removed. We already saw that, but in properly in mudra, now we are reading about the Khechari. Now you do the Bhumadya Drashti, Hidaya Sudrda Sudhi, Upa Vinashayane Vajre. You do this practice in Vajrasan, very, very important. Okay. So if the question comes, according to Shiv Samhita, you have to do the Khechari in which asana? So it is Vajrasan. Okay. And when you do this practice, you will taste different type of dravya will be released. Lambiko dhruva sthite grite rasna vipritgam. You do the first you do the practice of making lambika long, then rotate it vipreet karke, put it in your kapala goharam and udhar karna hai. Enter into your kapala goharam. Sanyojitare priyatane. Now you do the chalan sudha kupe with that fire from that chandrama. Coop is your कूप इज कुआ होता है, वेल होता है, दैट सुधा कूप अमृत का जो कुआ है वहां से द वेल दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द चंद्र फ्रॉम वेयर द बिंदु रस विल सीक्रेट फ्रॉम देयर द रस विल फ्लो डाउन. मुद्रेशा खिचड़ी प्रोक्ता भक्ता भक्तु when all the bhakt requested me, I'm telling you that khichdi mudra over here. Okay, so the wise yogi sitting in Vajrasana posture in a place free from all disturbance should firmly fix the gaze on the spot in the middle of the two eyebrows, reversing the tongue backward, fix it in the hollow under the epiglottis, placing it with great care on the mouth of the well of the nectar, Kapala Goharam. This mudra, described by the name at the request of my devotees, is Khichdi Mudra. Now, it is important point that Mam Pran Adhik Priya. Shivji is saying that this khichdi is to me, it is so dear to me, more than my own life, it is dear to me. Mama Pran Adhik Priya. So underline this word, that this word is used by Shivji Adidev for Khichdi Mudra. Mama Priya, Mama Pran Adhik Priya. Write any word, and if they ask, it is said about which mudra, so it becomes your khichdi. Okay, and about Mama Vallabha, then which is which context I am saying so?
Ma'am, Nadi Chitra Nadi.
About talking the Chitra Nadi, Mama Vallabha. But if the word is Mama Pran Adhik Priya, it is khichdi. Then Nirantar Krit Abhyasa Piyusham, who does the practice regularly and drinks the Piyush, that is Amrit, Pratyaha Pibit, Ten Vigraha Siddhi, that person will attain Vigraha Siddhi. In Giran Samhita, Vigraha Siddhi is attained by which mudra?
Shakti Chalani.
Shakti Chalani. So here 2-3 places you will see Vigraha Siddhi. So one of them is your Khichdi. Vigraha Siddhi is attained by Khichdi in Shiv Samhita, and as I mentioned in the beginning of the first lecture, that here you will find Mrityu Matanga Kesari. Okay, this adjective is also added for the Khichdi Mudra. It is so different, you will not find in other texts. Mrityu Matang Kesari is most of the time used for your Udhyana Bandhu only. Here you are saying for Khichdi also. So just make a note of it and mark it important. Vigraha Siddhi is power over the microsm, means you can create maybe something. And even as a lion over the elephant of death. Even if the death comes as in a form of elephant, this Khichdi Mudra, like a lion, will protect you from the death. Then, whether pure or impure, in whatever condition one may be, if success be obtained in Khichdi, he becomes pure. There is no doubt about it. Who drinks nectar even for a shad on the fraction of the second, that person will be free from all the bondages of Papa Karma. It is said that same like in Adya Pradipika, you will read this, that there you don't see the Papa Karma. There it is written, who drinks nectar even for a fraction of a second will be free from the fear of death, Jara Mrityu. Those right is written here, it is compared to the Papa Karma. Then Mudresha Khichdi Yastu Swastito Hridya Suntaha Shatta Brahma Gate Napi Shanartha Mrityantahi Sa. He who practices this Khichdi Mudra firmly and without laziness count as seconds of the period of 100 Brahmas. It is also an adjective that you will live so long, like 100, a period of hundreds of Brahma. Shat Brahma Gate, 100 Brahma ke time se bhi you will live longer. Guru Upadeshato Mudra. As your Guru is telling you, that way you do this mudra. Veti Kechri Mimam. Nana Paparate Vimanya Gati Paramagatim. So it will remove all the Papa Karma and you will receive Param Gati, that is Moksha or the liberation. This mudra, dear as life, should not be given to anybody. It should be kept concealed with greater care. Now comes the Jalandhar Bandha. Bandha gal shira jalam hriday shibukam set bandhu jalandhar prokte devanamaka dulam. This shira jal of all the nadis crosses here, and you do this. Apply, press your chin near the hriday and block all these nadis. These shirajas you need to block by practicing this kumbhaka. Bandho Jalandhar. This is called Jalandhar Bandha. So, telling you which is very unaccessible even to the God. Nabhi Stana Jirudvan Stana Sahasra Kamal Chutam Nabhi Sthavana. Nabhi Stava. Okay, let me read. The fire in the region of the navel. So they are trying to say that if you do this, where is the sthan of the Surya? In your Nabhi. Okay. So that Surya, according to Shiv Samhita, Surya sthan is given Basti. But here they are mentioning about the that Surya which receives the Piyush and destroys it. The Agni Tattva they are talking about. Okay, Nabhi Stava Juntana Sahasra Kamal Yuchitam Pibutva Shavastaram Tadat Bandha Ye Divimam. Means by doing this bandha, you are saving the piyush which is released from the Chandra and which is usually destroyed by the Nabhi. Okay, Kamal say, which is destroyed, we are saving by applying the Jalandhar Bandha. So this question is many times asked that which Bandha protects the nectar from the Chandra, which is secreted from the Chandra. So it is your Jalandhar Bandha. And also you will find Shodas Adhar Bandhanam in other texts, like that you will Bandhananen Piyusham Swayam Pibati Buddhiman. So who do this bandha and drink the nectar are Buddhiman. Amratva Samprapte Mudde Bhumne Traye. One who keeps drinking will become like God. Bhuvan Traye. All three world may, he will win all three worlds and become king of all three worlds. In short. Sorry, enjoys the all three worlds. Jalandharo Bandha Eva Siddhanam Siddhadayat Abhyas Kriyate Nitya Yogina Siddhi Nichita. Nothing important with this. Then Moola Bandha. Pad Moolen Sampidya Godam Marga Suyantarina means Pad Moolam Sampidya. After you press your heel and Buddha Marg, you need to contract the anal inspector muscles. Balad, by applying force upon krashya. You need to make this upon udharva. Okay, by applying force, first press the perineum region and apply contract your anal sphincter muscles, and with the force make the prana apana vayu udharva kalpitotayam mula bandha jara marana nashinam. By this practice of Moola Bandha, you will be removing Jara and Mrityu ka Nash Bhoga, the destroyer of the decay and death. Jara and Mrityu, decay and then Apana Pranorekyam Prorukye Adhik Kalpitam Bandhe Nanena Staram Yoni Mudra Prasati. Who have attained this Moola Bandha? So first you need to master this, only then you can attain Shuddhi in a Yoni Mudra. Okay, so it becomes important. If the question is asked, so that we can correlate easily that before Yoni Mudra, obviously we need to do the dhyan on your chakras, Adhar Chakra mein, and there they write the Moola Bandha, Yoni Stan Sankucham. That line was also written. So obviously before practicing you said your Moola Bandha, and if in course of practice of this mudra, Yoni can unite your Apan and Pran. And that is what said was in your Yoni mudra, that you have to Shiv ka then make it Udar, and Shiv ka Shakti se Milan. Means your Pran should reach to your Angya Chakra where the Kedasthan lies. Till then you need to practice. Then it becomes one of the forms of Yoni Mudra. Siddhyam Yoni Mudra ki Siddhyale. If you practice this and become Siddha, then whatever you desire on this earth or Bhutale will become Siddha. Vanda Yase Pradasane Gagane Vijita Lasaha. Sitting in this Padmashan posture. Okay, so ये आपको किस मुद्रा में करना है? ये again one more important question is coming over here, that you do the abhyas of Yoni mudra in which Padmasana, and you do the Khetri in which asana?
Vajrasana.
Vajrasana. So two important MCQs we are getting over here. Please make a note of it. That do the abhyas of Khetri in Vajrasana and do the your Yoni mudra in your Padmasana. Leaving the ground, free from all the idleness, the yogi leaving the ground moves through the air by the virtue of this mudra. Now you do the practice in a very secreted place, Sugupte, Nirjan, where no one is there, Desh Bandhamen, Samabhasya, Sansara Sagaram, Tatu, Yati, Chigona, Pur Gavaha. So, if the wise yogi is desirous of crossing all the ocean, means you need to get liberated from this earth, this world. Let him practice this bandha in secret in a retired place. Now, Vipreet Karni. Bhutale swa shirodhatva he naib deyam Vipreet Krati Seva Sarvatantreshu Gopita. It was also given in Giran Samhita. Okay, your Sarvatantreshu Gopita we saw in Mahamudra here. Remember, in Mahamudra it was given, and in all the granthas mostly you will find, so it is easier to remember for Vipreet Karni. It is said Sarvatantreshu Gopita. Okay, Sarvatantreshu Gopita for Vipreet Karni. Now the abhyas is like Sirshasan, as you do. Etabhya Puryate Nitya Abhyas Yama Matraha. Even Yama Matra ki Abhyas se. One yam is 3 hours. If you practice it for 3 hours every day, Mrityu Jayati Sayogi Pralepi Napi Siddhate. So it is said in Adyo Pratipika also, Giran Samhita also, that you will not be troubled when the pralay happens. When the world is about to be destroyed, even those hours you will be relaxed that I am a disciple of Adi Shiva and he will protect me. So that faith will make you go through it and you will not be feared of this pralay. So, kab tak abhyas karna, the same thing, Yama Matra is in Hatyo Pradipika also, 1 yam, and it is Sarvatantreshu Gopita. It will protect your nectar from getting destroyed, and you do the Bindupan over here also. Parutye Amrutapanam ya Siddhina Samtam Riyat sa Sevye Sarvalokana Bandai Karoti ya. He who drinks nectar becomes equal to Siddhas. He who practices this bandha becomes an adept among all creatures. Now comes the Udiyana Bandha. Then Nabhi Udarva Maghashrapi Tanam Paschima Charet. Okay. Udiyana Bandha Eshe Syad Sarvadu Dukha Nashana. Udare Paschim Tan Nabhi Udarva Tu Taret. Udan Nakhagyom Trayam Bandhyo Mrityu Matanga Kesari. So, Mrityu Matanga Kesari is used for Udyan Bandha as usual. When the intestine above and below the navel are brought to the left side, you will contract your abdominal muscle and pull it inward. This is your Uddiyana Bandha. Nabhi Udharva Mashrapi means you will bring it to your Nabhi. Utan means you'll sit straight and you will pull it Paschim. Paschim is your back. You will pull inward. You will pull your core muscle inside. That is your Uddiyana Bandha, which will destroy all your dukkha. Which will destroy all your dukkha. Udari Paschim Tan. When you pull your abdominal muscles towards the back of the spine, Nabhi Udharvatu Karye, Udyan. Now the Mahakag will be will fly upward. Your prana will raise up. That is your Udyan ka definition. Traya Pandhoi. This is, and this will remove the death like a lion who is approaching by death as a elephant. So now you do the abhyas for 4 times a day. Nitya ya kurute yogi chatuvaram dine dine. Who yogi who practices this every day 4 times. Tasya nabistu shuddhi syadena siddhyo bhava marutah. Unki vayu will become siddha. The yogi who always practices 4 times a day purifies thereby his navel, through which the winds are purified. Now, once your Samana Vayu is balanced now, this we are talking about the Samana Vayu, you will not be affected by any other problems. And it is said in your Kundalini Yoga that once you pierce your Manipur chakra, when you are awakening your Kundalini and you have reached, your Kundalini will not go down again. Okay, once you only have pierced the Muladhara and Swadhisthana and you leave your practice, you again will become like a Pashu and become normal person again if you leave your practice. But if you are practicing and you have pierced your Manipur chakra, your Kundalini becomes Udhar. It is not written in this grantha. I am giving reference of your Bihar School of Yoga, Kundalini Yoga. So in that tantric practice, it is said that once you pierce your Manipur chakra, your Kundalini will definitely become Udhar. You are on your further Udharva Marga only. So in 6 months, also said in Hatyo Pradipika that by practicing it for Uddiyana Bandha practice for 6 months will give you the Mrityujay. Okay, Mrityujay. Now my question is from you is, in which practice in Giran Samhita in 6 months you will overcome the death or the fear of death, or you will attain siddhis? All 3 bandha. I'll try more concise and will give you one more hint. Among all 3 bandha, try to remember, it's a very important MCQ. Easy 2 marks. Very important.
It's Jalandhar Bandha.
Jalandhar Bandha. Never ever forget that in Hatyo Pradipika it is Uddiyana Bandha who gives the Mrityujay in 6 months, and same thing is mentioned for Giran Samhita for Jalandhar Bandha, that you will attain siddhis in 6 months if you practice. This time frame is usually asked and they consider. It is also written for Vipreet Karni in Hatyo Pradipika that for 6 months practices which will give you this you will जो हमने mention किया ना, प्रलय काल में दुखी नहीं होगा, and your grace will be gone. क्या है उसके लिए? Valitam Palitam. The word is Valitam Palitam. Yeah. So that way, a particular Sanskrit words and the time mean you need to mark it important and remember it and revise it before your exams. Anena Sutra Siddha Vigraha. Now again Vigraha Siddhi you are saying. One Vigraha Siddhi we saw in Khechari. So again it is coming Prajayate Roganam Sangshyam Shrapi Yogina Bhogti Bhavati Dhruvam. Through this, consequently, the Vigraha Siddhi is also obtained. All the disease of the yogi are certainly destroyed by which bandha? Uddiyana Bandha. Uddiyana Bandha से हमें Vigraha Siddhi मिल रही है. All the diseases will be removed. It is also known as Mrityu Matan Kesari. It has to be practiced 4 times a day. It is said that in 6 months you will overcome the death. So all these points about the Uddiyana Bandha we need to remember from this grantha. Then Guru Larvava Prakshena Sadhu Yete Vichakshanam Nirjane Suvistat Deshe Bandha Bara Durlavam. Nothing important in this line. That according to the Guru, the practice said by Guru, you need to do this in a very secretive place. And it is very inaccessible to the people. Then comes your Shakti Chalini. We'll do it tomorrow, or should we complete it today? What all you say? Boliye.
Tomorrow, ma'am. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow there is an inspection at my place, so I will not be available. Next day I will take class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So day after we'll have the class. And one more thing I want to mention, in this book they have not mentioned your Vajroli practice. Okay, they have directly concluded giving this Shakti Chalini and finished. But if you see, the one practice is missed before the Shakti Chalini is your Vajroli. So we'll read it from the other book, Hindi book only, because in this one it is not there. They have directly gone to the Shakti Chalani, but we'll read few important points from Vajroli also. So this will do day after. And if someone find in English, please forward it to me. If anyone has English book in which Vajroli is given, please share it with me also. I have all the Hindi books in which they are giving the Vajroli is given, but not the English translation one. So if anyone has, please share it with me. Only the Vajroli part. Here I conclude my session. Any question you may ask. Otherwise, please revise it. Otherwise, it all becomes very confusing because similar kind of practices are given in every grantha. Okay, someone come forward for the Shanti part and we talk. Thank you very much.